Alright, so I wasn't going to come on here and talk about it, but we got to talk about how Monday Night Raw is so boring since Vince is back. But before we do, we're just going to get to our quick sponsor. Then I'm going to give an example as to why Monday Night Raw is so boring, starting off with last night's show. By the time of this recording, it is 4th of July, so happy 4th of July. This video is sponsored by SeatGeek. If you don't know what SeatGeek is a ticket app that takes the confusion out of buying tickets. They out a 0 to 10 score on each ticket to know whether you're getting a good or a bad deal. The green bubble means good, the yellow button means fair, and obviously the red equals bad. Now you're probably wondering, why am I telling you all this? Well, it's because once you download the SeatGeek app for the first time, you get $20 off your first purchase. If you're watching this on Instagram, the link to the app will be in my bio. If you're watching this on YouTube, the link to the app will be in the description below. Now I'm going to show you how the app works. Once you're in the SeatGeek app, it'll automatically show you all the upcoming events that's going on near you. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on in my place, like Drake and 21 Savage. But for me, I'm trying to go to AEW Collision soon. Now, as you can see, all the green bubbles show great prices for you, and that's fitting in the less expensive prices. As you can see, most of them are pretty cheap, and you go down and then you see the red. And as you can see, the red is $1,600. Nobody wants to pay that much. So once you get your tickets, you can also look at this as the listings and make it easier for you. Click on the one that you want. It'll show you all the details and how you can refund if you don't want them. After that, you click continue. It'll show you everything from there, shows you the event, shows you all the detail, once again, how many tickets. Then you click on have code and put in code NEZ. So once again, when you download the app, you can use code NEZ to get $20 off your first purchase. And thank you so much for SeatGeek for sponsoring this video. So, Monday Night Raw. This show has suffered from Vince so much. 3 hours of boredom. It is absolutely ridiculous. And it's just mind-blowing as to what one man can do to ruin a whole entire company. It's ridiculous, especially Raw. We're going to get to it. So we start off the show with Seth Rollins. Of course we do, which is totally fine. I have nothing wrong with Seth Rollins. I love Seth Rollins. But the thing I have is with the whole, I'm cool with the fans chanting it. But for him to stop with a spotlight for 3 fucking minutes and letting them continue doing it is cringy. They know how to ruin shit extremely fast. Thank you, WWE, for ruining shit like this. Doesn't make any sense. Cody comes out and teases being Seth Rollins' next opponent. Obviously, that's definitely not going to happen because he's going to go and try to go against Roman Reigns in the near future. And it only makes sense that way. Anyways, this is only here just to bring in, finally, Brock Lesnar so they can continue their nothing feud. And it just didn't do anything. We waited for Brock Lesnar for weeks, and all he did was beat him up, get an F5, tried to get a Cody cutter, and that was literally the end of the segment between Cody and Brock. They go into commercial break right afterwards, and that's it. I've been stressing this for 4 fucking months now. We still do not know the reason why Brock Lesnar attacked Cody. That's all I want to know. Why is he attacking Cody? We still don't know. Ever since April, we still don't know why he is attacking Cody. Anyways, Seth Rollins stays in the ring. Judgment Day comes out. Of course they do. And they come out, Damian Priest talking about that he could cash in the Money in the Bank on Seth whenever he wants. Dominic decides that he wants to have the main event with Seth Rollins later on in the night. That's pretty much it for that. And then we get Shinsuke Nakamura and Damian Priest. I love both of these guys, so it wasn't a bad match. We're just going to go past it. And Damian Priest won in a nothing match, and it's whatever. It didn't go that long. Then we get boring Ronda Rousey coming out to nothing. And then we get Shayna Baszler, who we all love, which is great. But we're going to get into exactly what I have to do with Shayna. So Ronda comes out and is you trying to get an explanation from Shayna. Shayna literally does a shoot and literally says that Ronda wouldn't be here without her, which is completely true because Shayna's the one that convinced Ronda to show up and come to WWE in the first place, if you guys did not know that by now. So that's pretty much it. Shayna Baszler comes out, talks to her like that, and nothing else happens except she decides to beat up Ronda because obviously this needed to happen, and it's fine. I like the way they're going about this because I'm pretty sure Ronda is going away after this, and nothing else. However, she did give Ronda a mean-ass knee. That shit was crazy. Ronda sold the shit out of that. And can't Shayna get back her NXT theme, please? Because that was so badass. You can't push a girl with the theme song that she has right now. It's absolutely horrendous. Please bring back her NXT song. That song fits her perfectly because she deserves to get that song back because she is too good to not be treated the way that she should be. Then we get the tag team turmoil match, who nobody gives a fuck because this tag team division does not exist. Liv and Raquel stay on the side as they watch. Then you have Chelsea and Sonya versus Nikki and Emma to begin with. A makeshift tag team that doesn't make any sense. Katana Chance and Kaden Carter, a legit tag team, one of the only legit tag teams in this match. And it's pretty much it. Then we have Indy and Candice, and we're going to continue through that. I have shit to talk about with that. So they started off, and once again, nothing much happens. It's nothing crazy. It's so boring. It's so fucking boring. This whole entire tag team tournament bullshit, whatever they want to fucking call it, was absolutely horrendous. At the end of the day, Sonya and Chelsea get the W over Candice and fucking Indy. And here's my issue with this. Indy is so good. You mean to tell me you drafted her to Raw after winning the NXT Women's Championship just to be in a nothing tag team match that meant nothing if Indy and Candice was not going to win? What the fuck, Vince? You brought her up to do absolutely nothing. The matches that she has is with Candice, and you don't even let Candice and Indy go over. So what was the point of bringing her up if you were just going to do this to her? I understand she was injured, but you can't do that to her. And Candice, don't get me started on this. Candice is so good for you to not appreciate her more. It is so fucking sad to see what they done to Candice and Indy. My lord, bro. It's because they're both NXT black and gold. That's why. And Vince cannot stand black and gold NXT women or men wrestlers. It's so fucking sad. Anyways, then they beat Emma and Nikki. Nobody fucking cares because it's a mixed tag team. Then we get Tegan Nox. Wow, do you guys remember Tegan Nox? Wow, she is back. Then they lose, which is whatever. Which sucks because Tegan Nox was so good in NXT once again at Black and Gold. Brought her back to do absolutely nothing. And to make it worse, they paired her up with Dana fucking Brooke. I rest my case. So the match continues with Sonya and Katana Chance and Kaden Carter and Chelsea Green continuing their match. And you would think, the legit tag team would go over in this one. But since they are babyface, they cannot go over. I never understood it, but whatever. They tried their best. Hopefully they would have got it, but no, they did not. So, yeah, we just got Sonya and Chelsea. And yeah, that was it. Nobody cares. Then we go to another thing that nobody gives a fuck about, which is Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus. And she brought back the face mask to go back in early 2000s when she did it. And nothing happened. It was just a simple little promo between both of them and nobody cared. And it just sucks to see this boring shit go on. Let's just end it at SummerSlam and just let it be. And I feel bad for Zoe Stark out of all people in this. Because Zoe is way too talented just to be the lackey of Trish Stratus. You brought her up to the main roster to do this? It's fucking pathetic. Then for some odd reason, Cody comes back out and has an interview in front of the crowd talking about how he'll face Brock Lesnar anywhere, anytime. And I'm like, yo, did you really have to come out here? I love Cody, don't get me wrong. But why did you have to make him come out here and do this? And we all know this is going to be a match at SummerSlam. Why couldn't you just be like, I want Brock at SummerSlam? Why does Vince have to have us wait? We all know it's going to happen. You don't have to have Cody come out there and be like, I'll face Brock Lesnar whenever. We all know it's going to happen at SummerSlam. Why can't you just have Cody come out and say, I want Brock at SummerSlam? It's ridiculous. Whatever. Then we had Alpha Academy. I apologize. I get that confused. Against the War Raiders in a nothing feud. But I love Alpha Academy. I really do. They deserve to be tag team champions in some point because they can go on a lengthy run. This was just a match just to get Maxine Dupree over. And I'm going to be honest, I quite frankly really don't care about it. She did a good caterpillar and that was pretty much it for me. I could care less about this. But Alpha Academy wins in a nothing match. It's whatever. Then we get Rhea Ripley versus Natalya. And we must be living in the Twilight Zone because would you believe me, in 2023, that Natalya would be the best part of Monday Night Raw? Yeah, I know. It's insane to me. This was the best thing to happen on Monday Night Raw. They put on a great match. So Natalya actually did something absolutely amazing, and it only took fucking years for this to happen. So this match was obviously crazy. Rhea is amazing. We all know that. And for Natalie to be the best part of Monday Night Raw? Really? Like, come on, bro. Natty being the best part of Raw? Insane to me. But yeah, this match was absolutely amazing. Natalya did a great job. Obviously, she was not going to win, but she put up a great fight against Rhea Ripley. I think they went about like 14 minutes or so, which is great because women need more time in matches, but Vince doesn't really care about that, but it's whatever. Once again, Rhea just basically dominated for the most part, except Natalie getting some of it. But Rhea wins, obviously, and then we just leave that alone and we go back to the bullshit of Raw. Raquel comes out and goes to the save against, Natalie to form a feud with Rhea Ripley. And here's my problem with this. You're going to push this, except the fact, let's just think about this. Raquel is a tag team champion, and she was just out there earlier seeing who she was going to face for the tag team championship. Now she's coming out to see if she was going to face Rhea Ripley. So what the fuck are we doing? Do you have her focusing on the tag titles or Rhea Ripley? Next, we have Tommaso Ciampa and The Miz. Nobody gives a fuck. I'm just over this. Tommaso deserves more. Let's just bring back DIY because Tommaso shouldn't be going on with The Miz. It's so stupid. Then we get Matt Riddle going against Giovanni Vinci in a nothing match. This was just here just to get Gunther out and have Drew come out. That's literally what this match was here for. Nothing else, just to set up Drew and Gunther even more. It really nothing. And then we get to the main event, Seth Rollins versus Dominic Mysterio. It's whatever. We don't really need to go through it because this match meant nothing at all. It was just to see if Damian Priest was going to cash in. Let's be honest. That's all it was here for. Like, Dominic was not going to beat Seth Rollins. We all knew that was going to happen. So what was the point of this? It meant nothing. It was just there to see if Damian was going to cash in, and then Damian was, going to cash in, but then Finn Balor came out. This was just here to set up the whole breakup of Damian leaving the Judgment Day and having JD McDonough come in for the, that's all it was here for, just to have this there. It didn't need to be the main event, but whatever. So that was Monday Night Raw. Boring show. I don't understand why they make it so boring. Vince has ruined Raw because nothing about this was like building up to SummerSlam for the most part. So what was the point of this? I cannot stand Raw now because it's became a shit show since Vince has came back. When Triple H had it in charge, we had 20-minute matches and stuff like that. We get 2-minute matches here and there and then random ass matches that came out of nowhere. It's just ridiculous. I want Monday Night Raw to be back when it was when Triple H was in charge. We will never get that until Vince is buried 6 feet under. Sad to say it. But yeah, that is Monday Night Raw in a nutshell for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think about Monday Night Raw in total. Once again, this has been NezReacts, and I'll see you in my next video. I love you guys.